Hello everyone. In this video we will discuss about the nouns and their kinds. So let's start our lesson. Noun. A noun is a part of speech that helps us to name anything that we can see or feel around us. It can be the name of a person, place, thing, or an animal, emotion, or quality. In other words, we can say all naming words are called nouns. You know, nouns are words denoting things and people. For example, house, tree, child, water, teacher, etc. They may also denote abstract ideas or feelings. For example, truth, happiness, honesty, etc. As you already know, nouns are broadly classified into the following types: proper nouns, common nouns, compound nouns, material nouns, countable nouns, uncountable nouns. This is the chart of nouns. Number first, proper noun. A proper noun is the name given to a particular person, place, or a thing. For example, Pavan, Ganga, Jalandhar, Telangana. Pavan is the name of a particular person. Ganga is the name of a particular river. Jalandhar is the name of a particular city. Telangana is the name of a particular state. Proper nouns always begins with a capital letter. Common noun. A common noun is the name given in common to every person, place, or thing of the same class or kind. For example, doctor, city, teacher, vegetable, fruit, month, festival, river, mountain, etc. Common noun is written with a capital letter if it is the first word of the sentence, otherwise not. Collective noun. A collective noun is the name given to a group of similar things or persons, like a pack of cards, a bundle of sticks, a bunch of keys, a bucket of flowers, a team of players. Now, material nouns. A material noun stands for the name of the matter or the substance of which the things are made. For example, gold, silver, wood, iron, cotton, glass, etc. Abstract noun. Common nouns can be further divided into concrete and abstract nouns. Concrete nouns are nouns which refer to things we can see, touch, and feel. And abstract nouns are nouns which refer to things that we cannot touch or see. These can be name of a quality, state, or concept. Countable and uncountable nouns. In class 6, you learnt about countable and uncountable nouns. Generally, we use a or an before a countable noun, but in some cases, we also use some. Before an uncountable noun, we generally use some or little. However, we may also use numerical identifiers before some uncountable nouns. Nouns like country, city, river, person, class, army can be counted, so they are called countable or count nouns. Generally speaking, most of the common and collective nouns are countables. Uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns are the names of things that can be counted, cannot be counted. They can only be used in singular form. For example, smoke, water, fog, salt, coffee, etc. Abstract nouns and material nouns are generally uncountable. For example, pride, health, bravery, courage, etc. Silver, clay, wood, cotton, etc. are material nouns. Some proper nouns, like the name of particular person or place being the only one of their kind, are not countable. Nominalization. We often form nouns from other part of speech, most commonly from a verb or an adjective. We can then use the noun phrase instead of the verb or adjective to create a more formal style. We call this nominalization. Nouns can be made from other parts of speech in two ways. Number first, making nouns from verbs, and number two, making nouns from adjectives. Suffix such as ure, tion, ing, sion, ment, ance can be added to a verb to change them into nouns. For example, fail, failure, combine, combination, admit, admission, enjoy, enjoyment, attend, attendance, write, writing. Making nouns from adjectives. Suffix such as NESS, ANCE, Y, ITY, ENCE, TH can be added to the adjective to change them into nouns. For example, happy, happiness, ignorant, ignorance, honest, honesty, able, ability, silent, silence, wide, width. In some cases, the noun can be used as both a noun and a verb without change. For example, if we write I go for a run in the morning, here run is noun. But when we write I run every morning, here run is verb. Here home assignment is given. That's all for today. In our next video, we will discuss about our next chapter, pronouns. Thank you.